Hi, good evening, and Mark will be here in a minute. He's on his way. In the meantime, I want to ask you a question. Why me? Why? What have I done? Why now? We can always beat around the bush about blaming others, blaming ourselves. And have you ever got that time where you're thinking, why me? Why is it happening to me all the time? Have you ever been there? Have you ever been there when you know everything's going wrong, and all of a sudden, you know, you're getting um, kind of like being tooled up on your left column, tooled up by your right column, and it's all piling on, and you keep saying to yourself, "Why me? What have I done today? Why this?" Think about it. Think about it for a second. So that's what I really want to talk about tonight. Why does it happen to us all the time? Why does it have to be me? Well, we can look back um, and we could look back and think to ourselves, only if I did that, or only if I did this. The times when we kind of like been through quite a bit and we, like relationships, say, or things are going wrong in our life, and sometimes we blame ourselves. Have you ever said that in the past? Have you ever kind of like been to that time where you blame everybody? You're thinking you get blamed for everything in your life, and you're thinking, well, what have I done? Why me? Why can't it be somebody else? Then what they do is people will just keep on to you, keep on to you, keep on to you. Mark, have you ever been like that when people are saying, why me? Have you ever got that to that thought where you're going, why me? Why is it always me? Why is it got to happen to me? I can't hear you, Mark. Can't hear you. Can't hear you at all. So, the trouble is, so, right, keep home, Mark, I can't hear it. Um, the trouble is, we're always going around kind of saying to ourselves, why me? What did I do to deserve that? What situation have I done? And we all go around kind of like doing that, don't we? But how can we get around that? What can we do? Today, when I was thinking about this subject, right, I was reading a part of a book called "Why Me? Why This? Why Now" by Robin Norwood, and he was saying the trouble is we get stressed, we get too much stressed under, we get too much stress, and we just can't handle everything around us. Is that right, Mark? Have you got it plugged in? Can't even hear you. Hello? Hello? It's got to be you. I Hello? So have you ever been in that moment, right, where where we kind of like we get in a flat, don't we? And can by the way, can anybody hear me out there? Gary, can you hear me, please? If anybody can hear me, let me know. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. So it's not me then. It's everybody else. Yeah, can hear you, but not Mark. But do you show tell him that can hear you, but not Mark? All right. Everybody can hear me, but they can't hear Mark. Sorry about this, guys. But have you ever been to that point in your life when people say to you, or you say to yourself, "Why me? Why is happening to me? What have I done?" Do you ever get those moments when you're thinking, you're sitting there, you're thinking about what have I done today? Why is people having a go at me? Then all of a sudden you find that you get down and you get depressed and you just can't go on. How many of us feel like that today? How many of us kind of just sit around and start blaming ourselves when things do go wrong? It might be other people, but we always got these words and these thoughts in our head. What have I done? Then blame comes into it. We blame ourselves for things that really we haven't done really. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to come off this and go in. I'm going to come off this and I'll be back with you in 15 minutes. All right. Um, so I'm so sorry about this. I will come back to you in about 15 minutes and yeah, so we can get Mark on. All right. Thanks. Bye.